What's up, everybody? It's Alex from Heavy New York. We are in this car in some random neighborhood in Queens with the one and only Joey Concepcion of Daughter Chaos, Jasta, Sanctuary, The Absence. What else am I missing?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. But before we really go into, we got to discuss right now where we're filming this and why we're filming it here. We must have walked like 20 minutes looking for your guitarist's car.
Yeah.
And
just trying to find a quiet spot where we can talk.
Yep.
But
yep.
It's all good. You could all see.
Yeah.
Backseat adventures with Alex.
Yep. And it looks like it's like the Matrix in here right now with like how dark it is. But it's so awesome to have you, man. What I was curious is you've had a very busy couple of years. You played with Sanctuary for the World Tour. You playing with Jamie Jasta. You're doing this show with Daughter Chaos. How different is it as a guitar player with each project you play in?
It's so different. Everything is like a new world. So I feel like every gig I have to relearn all this music. It's mentally challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you play with, like, when you, like, did that tour with Arch Enemy and did stuff, are you just learning the songs, or do they kind of want you to bring your own mix when you play live?
Pretty much just learning a song. Sometimes with solos, like, I'll add my own flair, but it's really... I try my best to do the best I can with the time I have, but I try to, like, do whatever I can to the solos to make it my own, but for the most part, I try to keep it within the memorable range of notes that are played.
Yeah. As a guitar soloing, like, I don't know how much of a theory guy you are, but, like, do you, like, play background music and, like, be like, oh, I have to work off of this scale and this mode, or do you, like, improvise with your guitar soloing?
Yeah, I totally don't think. I just totally wing it, and I just, like, I guess I just kind of feel it. I don't really think in scale, but, like, yeah. I guess I explain it kind of differently sometimes, like a piano has black and white keys. I look at the guitar that kind of way, where it's just like, I know how to maneuver ways around the white keys and the black keys, so diatonic, pentatonic.
Yeah.
Everything's based off that to me. So I just look at the guitar like that, and 2 full octave ranges. Awesome. But I don't know any theory, and I don't really mess around with that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes theory can kind of, like, enslave you, right, as a guitar player?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I kind of mentioned it earlier, but, like, playing with Arch Enemy versus playing with, like, Jamie Jasta, very different types of songs. Like, are you using different effects as well? Do you have to adjust your gear kind of to it as well?
Yeah, I use a Kemper amp, and that's great for my place of business, basically. It can fit any gig. It's on the go. It's a digital modeling system, like, and it contours each gig that I need to do, like, tuning wise, and some things are easier than others, but it's a good piece of equipment.
Yeah. Is it equally challenging doing a new project, or is it like a different type of challenge depending on the project you're playing in?
Yeah, it's a different kind of challenge every project.
Like, how so?
Like, with Jamie's stuff, it's more straightforward, not as many solos, more hardcore, and when I had to learn the Arch Enemy set, in some ways, like, if I had no idea who they were, it would be, like, the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but I've been listening to Arch Enemy for my entire life. I've been listening to them since I was 12 years old. I knew all their songs. They're my favorite band, so it was not too hard for me, and Chris was my teacher, so... Really? Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah.
Now, you're playing with Daughter Chaos tonight, and what I'm curious is Daughter Chaos technically like Armageddon 2.0 in a way, or is it something completely different?
In some ways, I think it's a different animal. It's a different lineup. We have a new drummer, Yanni Sofianos, and our other guitar player is Andrew Pevney. He played bass in Armageddon, and we have Sarah, who's actually playing bass, and she's the original bass player of Armageddon, and Anthony's the original singer. So, yeah, we got offered to do this gig actually as Armageddon, and then we just pieced together the band from there. Like, we still wanted to play, and it was under, without Chris here, he wasn't able to be here to call it Armageddon. So we took an old demo of ours, Daughter Chaos, and just ran with that name. And it's a pretty cool name. We put out 2 singles and getting some good reviews about it already. So
awesome. As a songwriter, and is playing with another band different than like playing within a band that kind of like you started in a way?
Yeah.
Like how so?
Just like less control. Like I do a lot of stuff like that. Like people ask me to jump in and fill in, and I just try to do my job the best I can and just be sincere and learn their material and just be kind and courteous. And with Daughter Chaos, this is like my family. I've been playing with Armageddon for like 5-6 years, and it's like the same people, and it feels more laid back, and I know the material and have more creative control.
Is it a little more comfortable?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So before we go, I want to thank you so much for your time. Is there just anything else you would like to promote in terms of any of the 20 bands that you're in terms of tours or new music and stuff?
Well, hopefully this year I'm going to try to put out another solo album.
Awesome.
Which is, I got to say, it's probably like 85% done. I've been sitting on it a while, and I can confirm that I have guest solos by Christopher Amott and Jeff Loomis.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're already down there, so that they will be on the album.
Awesome. I'm guessing your solo work is kind of like you could be the most creative with it because it's solely you and like you, or more independent, or do you take input from other sources as well?
I just try to like be myself, really just dive into what I want to do, because I do so many bands that I really just want it to be me at the end of the day when I do my solo thing.
Awesome.
So it's like my creative outlet.
Awesome. Well, Joey, always great to see you. Everybody, Joey Concepcion, new solo album coming soon. Daughter Chaos tonight in Blackthorn 51 in Queens. We'll see you next time.